Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos.
My name is Dr. Claire Strode. I'm the owner and orthodontist here at Strode Orthodontics. You may run into me out at the soccer fields or out on the baseball diamonds. The things that I love most about orthodontics are when patients tell me how much they enjoy their smile and how much more confidence they have after having their treatment. We love serving the families and people here in South Johnson County and also surrounding areas. And I look forward to serving you and your family.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Buy one Sonic Smasher and get another free. That's right, buy one hand-smashed Angus beef Sonic Smasher and get another free. It's the dual threat quarterback of burger deals. Buy one, get one free in the Sonic app.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
This is your home for the Broncos. Spring Hill Sports Live.
Busher, though, with the rebound. She'll go right back up with it. Gets contact and the foul. Final seconds of this first quarter. 3 on the way by Herman. Big 3 to close out the first. Over to Schultz, nearly stolen away it is. Miller, throw it out for Gaw. Gaw being trailed. Hudson elevates and lays it in. Why he didn't shoot that, I don't know. Bruce will go from way down. Oh, baked it in! Yeah. Baked it in! My God. How about them apples? Wow.
It's time for the Broncos on your home for Spring Hill High School Athletics. Spring Hill Sports Live.
Here in Bonner Springs, Kansas, the site for tonight's final regular season matchup, a Frontier League matchup here in Bonner Springs, as it's the Broncos to take on the Bonner Springs Braves for the final regular season game of the year. Tonight's coverage of Broncos girls soccer is presented by Strode Orthodontics. Strode Orthodontics specializes in creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and the staff of Strode Orthodontics are experienced, highly trained orthodontic specialists with decades of combined experience. Locations in Spring Hill, Olathe, and Overland Park. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. SpringHillsHeatingAndAirConditioning.com. It is our Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning pregame show, locally owned and operated for more than 20 years. Comfort Designs is Spring Hills Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Learn more, visit them at comfortdesigns.net or call 913-592-4453. Very pleasant good evening to you. Thanks for joining us here. Hopefully you're inside and cool, unlike us here in the press box, alongside my partner in Spring Hills Finest, Ken Carbajo. I'm Brendan Bolin, and Caden, let's talk about this team. This is the first time we're covering them, and then of course it comes at the final regular season game. And you look at them, 13-2, sitting as the number 3 seed in the 5A regional standings. I mean, you can't ask for much better for a 2-win year improvement for Coach Schwartz and his girls.
Yeah, you know, they've done really well this season, and it's definitely been a testament to the players and definitely the coaching staff, and that's pretty much all you can ask for a team that, you know, had a kind of a down year last year, and it's been nice to see them improve upon this season.
And this is the team they beat 8-0 last year very, very quickly, so hopefully it'll look to be that repeat of that this year. We'll step aside as the national anthem will ensue. We'll get you back for lineups and opening kick here from Bonner Springs. You're watching Broncos soccer on Spring Hill Sports Live.
I've been doing real estate for 8 years now, and we've run across clients where they're interested in land, but then what do we do with it? Well, what do you want to do with it?
There's a lot of pressure on individuals now to make those decisions quickly. And I think with our experience, with our backgrounds, we know how to work with the cities and how to work with the contractors to make it a smoother process for the buyer.
So if you're looking for real estate
Or land planning services,
contact us today at epre.biz.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
First Auction Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, studying animal science or learning about farm and ranch management. Maybe you belong here as part of Hounds Hoops on the hardwood. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop.
The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Every tax season a villain rises.
Keep those numbers messy. I thrive on confusion.
But when overpayment strikes, a hero answers the call.
You can't save them all, Captain.
Watch me. Prime Accounting, fighting for your deductions, protecting your refund. Don't let Tax Luther take your refund. Join Team Prime today. Power to the people who fight.
To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Find whole body wellness with Sozo Chiropractic in downtown Spring Hill. Relax and recharge with
Back here from Bonner Springs, getting ready and set for kickoff. And it's time for kickoff. It's presented by Dan the Tailor Man with high quality suits at affordable pricing. You look your absolute best for any occasion. With a perfect fit guaranteed for about the cost of rental, get the suit, tie, pocket square, and lifetime alterations. Wedding, prom, or that black tie affair, call Dan the Tailor Man at 913-541-1192 for a free consultation. Bonner Springs will kick off to start this match. Very hot and humid Thursday here in Bonner Springs to round out this 2026 season, and away we go. Spring Hill will regain possession after Bonner Springs will win the kick. And of course, Caden, we talked about how successful that Eric Swartz has been this year. Finished 11-5 last year compared to 13-2 this year. And this is a team that's fast, experienced, and fun to watch. Played forward for Taylor Hines. Long shot over the head of Billings, and it falls. And not even a minute into this match, it's the Broncos who strike first. It's Taylor Hines to strike the opening goal in.
Goal by Taylor Hines.
Yeah, what a way to set the tone there. Really making a statement early on in this game.
And that definitely was intended to be a cross. It's Taylor Hines that beautifully goes to the far post and secures the first Bronco goal. Take 1-0 lead, and for Bonner Springs, they hover at 7-7-1. currently sit 3-2-1 in the Frontier League standings. Defeated a very good Tonganoxie team that's been on the up and coming, but with that Tonganoxie team, when they've been facing several injuries, several of their starters have gone down due to injury, so they've really had to play deep into their bench and dual rosters.
Come on, you don't think you got so much time.
Great tackle in the midfield by Emily Nilgis. Here come the Broncos on the attack as they repossess the midfield. Team that likes to play very horizontal, not one to go straight up the middle of the field. They love to play wing to wing. And especially, Caden, when you talk about how experienced this team is, only losing kind of the big starter, Elizabeth Williams, who was all conference and all state last year. You return Taylor Hines. You return Aubrey Milius.
5 feet, girls. Pass with purpose.
And you have just 3 really good forwards last year, Caden. And for a team that was just so close to making it to the state tournament last year in Topeka, you know they're going to have ambitions to be back this year. And with a talented and young roster like this one, it certainly is possible. It's Bonner Springs on the Spring Hill end. Victoria Howell just trying to clear it away. Plenty of pressure from this Bonner Springs attack. It'll be a Spring Hill throw from far away. This is Isla Milius, the junior, who will throw it in. 77 degrees here in Bonner Springs. Feels like 71, although that is not what we're feeling. Great tackle by Taylor Hines, trying to work it on Brooklyn McCormick. Spring Hill back with it. Here's Hines again. Cuts back inside. Lays out for Urban. Urban dances to the wing. Great tackle, nevertheless, by Naomi Mathis, one of the captains and returning players for this Bonner Springs team that Coach Riley has to be excited about. Naomi Mathis, Meredith Billings in goal as well, one of the best in the state. Long cross that falls far away. This is Sittler to regain. Slotted in the middle inside the 18. Settled down by Milius. Laid back off for Urban. Great ball made by the Broncos. Rice. Laid out for Sprague. Here's Urban again. Fires a cross that's just too wide, and it will be awarded a Bonner Springs goal kick. There's that ball movement that you see right there, Caden, as this will kind of lead us into our keys to the game presented by the Spring Hill Chamber of Commerce, reminding you to shop local and support our community. Keep up with Chamber events by visiting us online at springhillks.org. And Caden, what's going to be a big key for the big Bronco win today?
You know, just continue really what they've been doing all game, man. You know, I know it's been obviously the game just started, but you know, they were able to get that goal. They were able to get that goal there at the beginning of the game, and you know, just continue to find your goal scorers, and that will eventually lead to goals, and goals will eventually lead to wins.
Settled inside by Sittler. Somehow the Broncos, they were trying to just force it middle. Thankfully, they had plenty of options. Here's a counterattack chance for Bonner Springs. 2-on-2 down the field. And just too much sauce on that pass as it'll be scooped up by Chloe Young. Her sister Avery had a successful career at Johnson Kennedy Community College. There's a dangerous ball. Plenty of room for Hines, trying to cut back and defended well. Great tackle from Brooklyn McCormick, who's been smothering this Broncos attack. Great settle by Hines. Cleared out, kept in possession with Spring Hill. Ball played in by Urban. Billings punches it out and left alone off the post. That was a shot from Sprague. Now Billings is slow to get up and hobbling back to the goal. And they'll call a foul inside the box. I believe Elsie Sprague could be the culprit. Elsie Sprague, one of the only Bronco players to sign on to play at the next level. She'll be continuing her career at Mid-America Nazarene University in Olathe. About 13 minutes removed, a 1-0 Bronco lead thanks to the foot of Taylor Hines. And can't get a settle on that pass as McCormick will watch it roll over the end line. It'll be another goal kick for the Braves. Hence our 1-0 score. And folks, we'll have graduation for you coming up on Saturday. I believe 10 a.m. the start time for the Spring Hill graduation. And 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we'll have the Insight School of Kansas graduation on deck as well. Right here on Spring Hill Sports Live. A great diving save by Billings. Hughes laid off. And the shot just barely off the mark for Hines. Resulting in yet another goal kick. Billings has done her everything she can to keep the Braves at just a 1-goal deficit. You can see why she was voted one of the best keepers in the state. And looks to be substitutions for the Braves. Be 2 each. And a throw-in. Broncos win the throw. It's Sprague. Plays far side for Macy Urban. Broncos with a great movement, a beautiful far side run. This is Melius, Isla Melius. Cuts back, Broncos will try and play inside the box. Not before they're forced out. And great pass to space by Urban. Cuts in, inside the box, fires it across, batted around, and a fire blooper. That'll be out of bounds. It was Jane Hughes that had the last hit inside. And it'll result in yet another Braves goal kick. And Caden, what have you seen so far that you like?
You know, Spring Hills, we are getting a lot of shots on goal, but you know, Bonner has done a great job of. On
the soundboard there.
They've done a good job of limiting the damage there to hold us only to 1 goal. I think the more shots that we are able to take, then the more chances that we're able to have.
That's a great tackle and a win from Sophia Felton. And a beautiful pass in for Hines. Billings off her line. And we'll secure it in. That was Hines again, making a beautiful run and staying on. Broncos again look for another chance on the attack here. Swung across the way, beautiful pass from Milius, trying to lead her on, and it'll be last off of the foot of Isla Milius. Bonner Springs will go for another 2 substitutions. I believe Nova Lindsay will be one of them. Broncos playing up the far sideline, and Bonner Springs clears it out. Force the Broncos to reset on the throw. Cross in off a body. Mathis just trying to send it up before she's dispossessed. Milius with it for Sprague. Now for Aubrey Milius. Has a hit and diving stop by Billings. And it'll force a corner kick for the Broncos. First corner kick of this game. And looks to be Coach Schwartz will call for 2 substitutions. Natalie Rice and Elsie Sprague, the 2 off. For the Broncos side, looks to be as it'll be Caitlin Plowman and Avery Coble, the 2, to check in as Spring Hill will get the corner kick from Macy Urban. Sophomore fires away. Cross in and cleared away once again. Broncos will go end to end on this corner kick.
Now, mind you, our view is obstructed, so there was a reason why you did not see that last corner.
McKenna Coaster on the far side. That one cleared away by Bonner Springs. Spring Hill keeps it alive and in play. Coble, great turn, trying to have a hit on a cross, and Bonner Springs trying to just go to the sideline. Missed touch will force it out, and it's the 3rd corner kick already for Spring Hill. This time it'll be the junior Taylor Hines. 20 minutes played here in the first half, a 1-0 lead for Spring Hill off the foot of Taylor Hines. This one kicked away and secured in by Billings after what to be almost a touch from Jane Hughes. Would have doubled up this Bronco lead. Drop kick trying to be played by Urban, and it's out of bounds. Bonner Springs ball. McCormick will look to try and play it up the field. Long throw cleared up by Victoria Howell. And right back to the end of Spring Hill. Broncos will reset in their back line as Bonner Springs will look to press. Broncos again working out of their back line. Sent across to Victoria Howell. Trying to play middle. That pass intercepted. And Nova Lindsay trying to make a run on the layoff, and Spring Hill to play this in. Milius, great turn. Gets around Mathis. Trying to play ball to Coaster. Broncos still with it. A great pass to Hines. She's onside. Billings off her line. And Hines will double it up for the Broncos. It's 2-0.
Goal by Taylor Hines.
So Taylor Hines, again, a great run that leads this time to success. Getting by the diving Meredith Billings. And with 22 minutes removed here in this first half, Broncos with a 2-0 lead over the Braves on the road. And Caden, that was a spectacular goal there from Hines.
Yeah. You know, that's definitely what we wanted to see. You know, just extending the lead there, and hopefully we can get some more. This defense has played phenomenally well. I mean, to keep it on our side most of the game, and to limit the Braves' opportunities to score.
Bonner Springs just trying to play along. It'll be secured in by Young. And nobody wins on the collision, they'll say. It was last off the Braves and Sophia Zepps, the freshman midfielder. Broncos will look to capitalize as they have pretty much all the momentum so far. This 2-0 lead. That's a great fake pass. This one sent up for Urban. Hines is onside. They'll play to her on the wing. Hines sends a cross in, deflected off by Corrales Velasquez. And the Broncos with their fourth corner kick of this match. This is Urban on the near side. Sends it middle. It's in the air, played down, and a shot off the foot of Melius right to Meredith Billings. So Aubrey Melius just too direct with that shot. Oh, plenty of traffic inside the box. Again, on those, Caden, you don't really have much time to react. You just got to put your foot on it and hope something falls in. As Nevaeh Brown clears that one out. Broncos again on the attack here. Again, folks, we hope you're cool inside your house and wherever you're watching. Fortunately for Kate and I, just no AC and no room to breathe much here.
Yeah, we definitely always enjoy being here, and we were not granted the rooftop access like we were in the past, but certainly wouldn't help things.
I'll tell you right now, there's no way we're sitting up on that roof, Caden.
That would be very, very hot, but nonetheless, we are here to provide the best coverage possible for our viewers.
Do you remember back in, how was it, my first year doing Bronco football, it had been 2025. Myself and Jonesy and you were up on that rooftop. And this is back in, oh my goodness, I don't think it was this hot at all. I think it was very, very cool. This is also the time, kind of previously in 2023, that all the fall nights were super, super, super hot. This is Nilgis. Missed touch by Mathis. Force the Broncos with possession here. Just a two-touch approach right now for Spring Hill, but for it's Bonner Springs now with a chance. Mathis plays this forward to Nilgis. And a tackle inside the box. Bonner Springs fans want a foul. Denying a goal-scoring opportunity. There is the first chance for the Braves tonight, trying to capitalize on an opportunity is Hines. Too close for comfort there on the sideline. And Caden, regional softball coming up next week if we'll continue on the topic, as they'll call a foul. It's going to go against Macy Urban. So, Caden, I'll allow you to talk about kind of the exciting time that Spring Hill softball will have hosting potentially another regional tournament in Spring Hill. I believe maybe Wednesday would be the day for that, Wednesday or Thursday, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, just a phenomenal time for the town and for Spring Hill High School to be able to do this again this year, and hopefully we are able to deliver and advance on to the postseason.
And of course, last year, Coach Kotzer and his squad making it all the way to the state championship game before unfortunately falling to St. Thomas Aquinas, and then playing them this year. We were there for the regular season matchup. Two very close games that it was just Aquinas just capitalizing in those late game clutch situations to be able to put goals away. That was the difference in that one.
Yes, and we'll definitely be seeing them again, hopefully, and we're able to get some revenge, and definitely looking forward to their next games.
Long throw from McCormick. Finds the foot of Howell. Settled in by Jane Hughes. Turns, lays off for Hines, who's onside. Across, and just too wide. Trying to go far side for Avery Coble. Was playing near the far post, but Coble just could not quite put her head on it. And it'll be a Bonner Springs throw. Ken Taylor Hines with the brace. The 2-0 lead for Spring Hill as we are 17 minutes away from ending this first half. Ball played in middle for Hines, and just a touch off her foot, just over the mark. It'll be a goal kick for Billings and the Braves. It just seems to be that Taylor Hines has been all over the place. First team all-conference, second team all-5A last year. And although you could argue that you can make a case for Hughes or Taylor Hines to be first team nominees, you look at where they were or who they were up against. You got teams like DeSoto, St. James, Capon, and Bishop Carroll, all four teams that were in that state tournament in Topeka. Four really talented programs. Cross in, Coble's hit. Denied. Milius plays forward for Urban. Another chance for Spring Hill here. Urban. Breast. Milius. Lays it off for Coaster. Coaster without options, just having to play it back. Broncos will look to reset from far. That ball denied. And cleared out by Macy Kofer, the sophomore forward. Broncos will get 3 substitutions in. Braves will check in 1. Great ball for Hines with a great settle. Out wide to Urban. Trying to find a cross inside. Bonner Springs with a hit. Now it's Rice having to recover. Broncos still with it, although a scary situation for Bonner Springs. Yeah, with another tackle there. It's out from Ingrid Corrales. The Broncos back with it. Great one-timer to Sprague. This is Lizzie Olson. Urban trying to race back for it is Avery Smith all over that one. Out of bounds, Macy Urban with a throw. This one played long, very long from Howell. Settled in by Hughes. Coble trying to fight for it inside. Coble has a hit, and Billings will watch it fall out of bounds. It's yet another Bonner Springs goal kick here. Goal kick to be taken in by Faith Owens. Her strike right to Sprague. Trying to lay it off for Hines. And cleared out by Macy Kofer. Braves press has just been all over that Spring Hill back line, but somehow, some way, they just find the way to clear out of it. Great moves inside by Hughes. Laid off for Coble. Cuts back, trying to have a hit. It's blocked. Coble still with it. Lays it out for Hughes. Has a hit with her left. That one blocked too. Now to her right foot. It's a slow roller that'll be right in the hands of Meredith Billings. So 3 shot attempts and only one's able to be on goal as it's a slow roller to Billings. Which her kick from the goal was out of bounds. Broncos play it quick with a throw. Jane Hughes. Coble trying to go 1-2. It's cleared away. It's back with Urban. Broncos very, very critical with the 1-2 rule. Urban cross on the end line, and it just crosses that end line out of bounds. Goal kick for Billings as the 2 will sub in for the Braves. This is one of the teams that when I was at least playing soccer that did it very well, executing the 2-touch rule. Something in my playing time that's always been emphasized, that no extra dribbles, you have to get it off your foot with 2 touches. This is a team that masterfully just excels at the 2-touch rule. Unless you have the little one-timers like that one. Great move from Sprague. Lay it off to the far side. This is Coble. And she has that one poked away from behind. That's from Faith Owens. Long throw into the box. Hughes with a foot. Hines settles, fires, and that's in. Make it a hat trick for Taylor Hines, who extends this Bronco lead to 3-0.
Goal by Taylor Hines.
How about a first half hat trick for Taylor Hines? Only needing about 35 minutes to do so.
It's probably one of the first times I've ever seen that. Spring Hill girls soccer has had a lot of great teams and great players throughout the years, and at least as a broadcaster, I'm not sure if I've ever seen that this early in the game.
Of course, I hate talking about it, but now in the second year that Keisha's adopted the goal limit to 8. So Spring Hill scored an average about 6 goals a game in their last 5 games, including 8-1 wins over Tonganoxie, 8-0 against Lewisburg, which seems to be one of the best teams and favorites to win the 4A state title. If not, could be Bishop Miege. That might be another one of the favorites. Hughes plays it for Coble. It's a slow roller in. Hines lays it off and it falls. How about 4 in a game for Taylor Hines? And it's a 4-0 Bronco lead. Taylor Hines does it again. Now you can just slightly tell, Caden, that just all the momentum has been sucked out of the Brave side.
Yeah, if I'm Bonner, I would love to score it, before the half ends, but and try and get some goals in the next half.
Hines trying to do it herself, and Sprague is going to be called for a foul. Just a tough collision right there on Bailey Wiest. And as you were saying that, Caden, it was Taylor Hines. She just took the ball herself and just tried to go with the field herself with 5 defenders right there.
Yeah, if you think she's going to take her foot off the gas pedal, you're thinking wrong, because I definitely.
Oh, that's a beautiful ball to Coble, and they'll say she's offsides.
Now, if I remember right, did it used to be a 10-run, 10?
It was 10, and then they moved it to 8 last year.
Okay.
Adopting it from the state of Missouri, who was the ones near us that went with the 8-goal limit.
Remember a lot of the older Spring Hill teams, girls teams would always do 10-0 shutouts, or maybe a 12-2 shutouts, or what have you.
Yeah, and the Spring Hill side coming off a 8-0 win against Piper just yesterday. And, of course, Kansas City, so extending their stay here in the KCK area. And this Spring Hill side hasn't lost a game since April 2nd when they lost to DeSoto 1-0. DeSoto currently who sits 4th in the standings. And then, of course, Topeka Seaman a 2-4 loss there. Topeka Seaman currently 5th in the standings, but are 2-0 against 6A opponents. Again, Caden, I'd like to say it, and I'll say it again. The 5A field is very cutthroat, especially on the east side. West side, you can kind of cut it down to Bishop Carroll. It's always been a really stellar program. To be a throw-in. Not before substitutions will check in. Lizzie Olson checks off. Urban plays it in for the freshly checked in Aubrey Melius. Back with it. Trying to play it middle for Sprague. It's poked away by Mathis. Great tackle from Mathis on Sprague. It is a bit slow to get up, and now they'll call the foul on Naomi Mathis. I'd like to be that they kind of just played advantage a little bit there before calling it, so Spring Hill will be set up with the free kick here. 6 minutes to play, and that strike just too far out, as it'll be a Bonner Springs goal kick. One sub to check into the game. Elsie Sprague is off. Lizzie Olson check back in quickly. This kick first won by Aubrey Milius. It's Bonner Springs. Here's another chance before being denied by Natalie Rice. Bailey Weist, a long kick. Take it in by Howell. Bonner Springs stay in the course on this one. Quickly turned away by Howell, who just clears this up the line, and Coble just doing her best to try and keep it in. Falls out of bounds, a Bonner Springs throw.
You know, you mentioned how good Pibe was in soccer. Well, I would say the 4A, especially in the Frontier League, they've got some pretty good freshmen, and I'm kind of glad that Spring Hill's out of the is heading out of the Frontier League, because they've got some studs, especially in the girls soccer, especially that sport in particular, with a couple of some pretty decent freshmen that are in that league.
Here's
the likes of Lewisburg and Eudora.
Coble trying to keep it in, and unfortunately, touch falls out. And folks, there's a breeze coming through this window of the press box, and I've never felt more happy in my life right now than I am now. Spring Hill, with a win today, it'd be their first 14-win season since 2022. It's almost 4 years since the Broncos have won. They've won 14 regular season games. They had a 16-win season back in 2021, so it'll be their fourth winning season in the last 5 years. Cross in, and a header! That falls in! It's Avery Coble to make it 5-0 Broncos. And Avery Coble with a big fifth goal in the first half for Spring Hill. And that's a nice goal there from Coble, who played the backside run beautifully, and just the header to follow off a cross. So 4 goals from Taylor Hines, 1 goal from Avery Coble. That's the 5-goal split for this Broncos side. We'll have a chance with 3.5 minutes to make it 6. There's a beautiful ball for Hines. Tries to get the settle, and be out of her reach as Nevaeh Brown watches it roll out. It'll be a corner kick as Macy Urban will go from the right side. So Caden will kind of just have the camera on the middle, as unfortunately our view is a bit obstructed. Urban's kick is away. Trying to find Milius. Nice run by Rice. Grounder that falls out, and Taylor backs it out again. It's another corner kick. Again on the side is Urban again. We'll try her luck. About 2.5 minutes to play here in this first half. Big 5-0 lead for the Broncos. Another header trying to find Coble, and that one cleared out by Milius, and they'll say it was off the brace, so this time we'll go from the opposite side, as it's yet another corner, as Taylor Hines will be the one to do it from the far side. And now you can see Billings getting the explanation from the referee. Also trying to talk to her about what she sees from Spring Hill play in the corner. Hines swings away, foot on from Hughes, and Aubrey Melius' shot is blocked. And yet it'll be another corner kick for the Broncos with a minute and a half. 4 straight now for Spring Hill. Make it a total of 7 in this match already in the first half.
You know, it's really just milking the clock, you know, to get closer to second half. And
Melius had the first hit on the corner, plays it back for Urban, trying to send across again, and a hard hit right in the stomach of Macy Kofer. We'll have to get up and try and walk it off. It'll be a throw-in this time. It's Urban. Played near the line. They'll say last off of, they'll say Spring Hill. Bonner Springs will waste no time trying to send this to half. Stay was last off the foot of Hughes. Or Hines, excuse me. Great turn from Coble. We'll try and play near the sideline as it's last off of Coble. Bonner Springs again wins the throw. 10 seconds to play. Broncos with their last chance for desperation. Hines off a deflection, deflects this one in the air. Coble plays it forward. This is Hughes, and time will expire here in the first half. What a first half performance from Taylor Hines as 4 of Spring Hill's 5 goals. The 5-0 lead as we head to our Michael Grant at Farnborough Financial Services halftime show. It follows after a word from our sponsors here on your home of Bronco Athletics, Spring Hill Sports Live.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net. Or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Both my older sons have come through Strode Orthodontics. It's reasonable, it's been easy to make appointments and to follow through. Adam has finished the process and they've been fabulous for following up and making sure his retainers fit correctly. My younger son, Lucas, just started at 13. I would highly recommend Strode for anyone considering it. Starting the braces process, they'll tell you what's going on and make it easy, not scary, well-informed. It's nothing you can't handle.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, studying animal science or learning about farm and ranch management. Maybe you belong here as part of Hounds Hoops on the hardwood. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
Back here in Bonner Springs, here for a halftime show presented by Michael Grant at Farnborough Financial Services. Michael's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected to protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help them customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit him and his team at 117 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2336. Printable and Caden Carbajo back here with you. And Caden, what an explosive first half for this Lady Broncos side, and what have you seen so far from Spring Hill? 5-0 lead to start off this game, or this match, I should say.
Yeah, I know they've definitely controlled the time of possessions, and they were able to, limit Bonner's chances, and that's where we sit is at a 5-0 lead, able to get their playmakers the ball, and we've already seen a hat trick by Hines and. The other one by Copeland, and we just seemed to done all what we seemed to do what we wanted to in this game.
And for Hines, who has 4, just has been stand out, whether it be from making the correct run on the line, making sure that she's onside, as there's always going to be a center back kind of inside the box playing in. Because Bonner Springs plays a 5-back, which they know that Spring Hill is very capable of scoring at a high level. So how has Hines been able to adapt to the 5-back defensive look and been able to make work of it?
I would say she's a very controlled player. She knows what she's doing with the ball at all times. Is able to be aware of what's happening around her and where she can kind of fit the ball in. To continue on that pace with the ball. Just nice footwork. Be able to get some nice passes, but in return able to receive the ball and find the net.
And for Coble, kind of that last goal towards the end of the first half, it was just off a simple run on the back post. Is able to just find the header in off a cross. You can't get much more. I don't think Schwartz could ask much better than that, of just being able to just be right place, right time, knowing that your back post responsibility, and you're just supposed to just simply knock it in with your head. That's what gives the Broncos a 5-0 lead. How do you look to build upon a first half like that? And essentially, all you need to do is just score 3, and you're out of here with a big 14-win season and with a complete sweep of the Frontier League play.
That would be pretty good, and if they just continue to do what we've been continuing to talk about and done what they've been doing all year, and they should come out of here victorious.
That's our Michael Grant at Farnborough Financial Services halftime show. We'll take another commercial break. When we come back, we'll have the second half for you here on your home of Bronco Soccer, Spring Hill Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
Every tax season a villain rises.
keep those numbers messy. I thrive on confusion.
But when overpayment strikes, a hero answers the call.
You can't save them all, Captain.
Watch me.
Prime Accounting, fighting for your deductions, protecting your refund. Don't let Tax Luther take your refund. Join Team Prime today. Power to the people who file.
To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Find whole body wellness with Sozo Chiropractic in downtown Spring Hill. Relax and recharge with medical grade infrared. Experience natural relief with dry needling and acupuncture. Or try stem wave therapy, a cutting edge option for pain relief and healing. Whether it's you, your kids, or your family, Sozo Chiropractic is here to help you feel your best. Visit us at 102 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-0010. Sozo Chiropractic. Relax, restore, and live well.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live. About 25 seconds left from kicking off here in the second half, and it looks to be Bonner Springs is taking every second they have to try and put together the finishing touch on their game plan. As you see the three captains in the middle, Jane Hughes, Elsie Sprague, Taylor Hines. Bonner Springs finalizing the plan before they send the 11 onto the pitch. And if you're Coach Kevin Riley, how do you, 5-0, how do you counteract that first half? What do you got to do in the second half?
I think it would just be just trying to get one goal at a time, and Spring Hill really can't score any more goals. To be realistic, to have a realistic shot at, in my opinion, they gotta put out all the stops in the second half, and hopefully they can play good defense and for their sake, mind you, but just do anything you can to score as many goals as possible. In a very short time. I know it's one half of play, but with a 5-goal deficit, I feel like that's what you have to do.
And here we go, starting off the second half. Broncos will retain possession. They'll have the ball. And again, 3 goals away from securing win number 14 of the season. Again, just another reminder, instead of 10-0 like it was back in 2024, in 2025 has made a 10-8 goal being the mercy. Broncos starting off quick. Hines finds Sprague in the midfield. Laid off again for Hines, looks to cross, and just off the mark. It'll be a goal kick for the Braves. The Broncos take it down the pitch in about 50 seconds and already have a shot. Caden and I are standing about shoulder to shoulder here in this press box as there's a cool breeze blowing in, so It's about all the AC we have. We call natural AC. Sprague keeps it ahead. Hughes and Chase near the line. It's cleared out, and they'll stay off the foot of Bonner Springs. Quick play from Sittler. Emilius to Sittler has a hit, and it just goes wide over the mark. That's another goal kick for the Braves. Already 2 minutes in. Kick is away. Settled in by Sittler. Great move by Sophia Felton. Plenty of time and space up the pitch, and all Ali Emilius does is just clear it away. Throw in settled by Coaster. And Emilius just lost it off her foot. Here's Felton again, off the foot of Wiest. Felton still with it. Here's Wiest. And cleared away by Victoria Hell. Bonner Springs. Goal is still trying to be in search of what could be their first. Bonner Springs, we hadn't seen them much on the side of the Broncos, and that really contributes to the way they've been able to secure it off the counterattack and been able to make use of that counter. And that's of course, Caden, was how it led to almost their first chance off a breakaway from Emily Nilgis, in which what could have been what Broncos fans wanted, a penalty kick, denying a goal-scoring opportunity. Here's Hines. And it was poked away from behind. Ball still live. Sprague's chance is blocked as it rolls to the side. Spring Hill to build upon a shot attempt from Elsie Sprague. Here's a cross sent in. Was right to Sittler. Broncos still with it. Urban sends another in and headed away by the Braves. Third time's the charm, they say. Rice to Sprague. Spins back. Finds Urban. She'll look to send a third cross in if she's able to get some space. Trying to work it in herself. Trying to lay it off middle for Hines. Miscommunication there. Almost another breakaway opportunity for Nilgis. Great ball in for Aubrey Emilius. Finding Jane Hughes in the middle. Has it taken away. Touch too large, and it'll be Bonner Springs with it. 2 versus 4 down the pitch. A great tackle from Victoria Howell to deny the chance from the Braves. Broncos trying to counter, but quickly is taken away by Sophia Felton. Back with the Broncos, Sprague. Laid off, Hines lays it off, Hughes. One touch, spins. Sittler off her right foot, off balance, and it's blocked. And it's cleared away, but for the moment, as Emilius races on that one. Played in for Jane Hughes. Hughes has a cross in. Hines was grabbed a bit from behind, and unfortunately, be scooped up by Meredith Billings. 3 versus 5. The Braves have not many numbers, but plenty of possession. Bonner Springs has to reset as numbers. Bronco defenders closing in. And it's a great tackle. And a great pass to Hines. Almost had her 5th there, just wide of the mark.
Yeah, that would have been something.
Trying to go for the layoff there. Would have been a great assist for Jane Hughes. Her and Urban have set up Taylor Hines well in all 4 of her goals. Bonner Springs will have 2 subs into the game. It's another goal kick for the Braves. This one a slow roller, ran up on by Spring Hill, be kicked up by McKenna Coaster. Settled in by Bonner Springs before they played this one long. A great ball that'll settle into the Spring Hill half. Broncos reset to Chloe Young. Broncos only playing with 2 in the back. Both their outside backs playing very far up the line. Aubrey Melius taken down near the sideline. A great tackle right there from Sophia Felton. Broncos will have the throw here. Here's Rice. Sprague looks wide, finds Isla Melius. Through ball forward for Jane Hughes. Great defense from the Braves. Melius crosses in, middle of the box. And just out of reach for Taylor Hines is to be another goal kick for the Braves. Spring Hill continuously knocking at the door, trying to find their 6th goal of this match. And it's been Bonner Springs' defense continuing to shine through these first 13 minutes of this second half. Goal kick won by Sprague. Played forward again for Hines. And that's doing just out of reach. Can't do much with that. Another goal kick for Bonner Springs. Bonner Springs, again, you can see that back line. They're playing with 5 in the back. Mainly defensive heavy. Hines played inside. Great moves inside from Sittler. Hit from Sprague, and that one good for 3 points in the wrong kind of football.
Yes, we've seen that multiple times this season. Well, I guess during the broadcast that we've done, not Spring Hill, but some other teams that we also cover.
And only going to be expanding in a matter of coming moments. Of course, those will be announced in due time. But we are excited for the continuous expansion here at Varsity Sports Live. Great win from Sittler, has a hit. And scooped up by Meredith Billings. One out of the air, one by Spring Hill. They'll retain possession, have another chance at an attack. Melius had an awkward hit on that. It's Urban. Played forward for Hines. Looks to cross in for Hughes in the middle of the box. Taken up by Sittler. Lays off to Sprague. And a miscommunication inside, and a foul will be called on Sprague and the Broncos. Just a big collision inside on Sophia Melton. Free kick taken in, first touched by the Braves. And they'll stay with it. Here's Emily Nilgis, who had the first chance for Bonner Springs early in this game. Cross in from Felton. Cleared ahead for Nilgis. Trying to keep it in along the line, and they'll win their first corner kick. And Bonner Springs will have 3 substitutions into the game. There's Bonner Springs' first chance to try and capitalize off a set piece. sophomore Sophia Felton will be the one to cross it in. She'll swing away here. That one is off the goalpost and out of bounds. Now Spring Hill will look to sub in two of their own. Can imagine Avery Coble will be one of them. Yes, the other. Well, the two off will be Rice and Sprague. The two on will be Coble. Also, additionally, number 15 in Caitlin Plowman. Short play to Howell. Bonner Springs reset. Great pass. Milius playing up the sideline. Great turn to try and switch the field. Trying to set her up on the sideline for a trap. Reset it here. This ball played beautifully inside the box. Trying to find Hughes again. This time cleared away by Nevaeh Brown. Before Spring Hill just has one final hit before rolled. Be a goal kick. The goal kick taken in by Faith Owens. First touch from Mathis. Settled in by Spring Hill. Be taken up by McKenna Coaster. Taken down, Hughes lays this off for Hines. Great cut in. Trying to lay it off inside, back again. And they'll say Broncos are offside. Again, chance after chance after chance for Spring Hill, just cannot be able to capitalize. Here's Owens' kick. Settled up by Spring Hill. Great ball played forward by Aubrey Milius. Cross in, Hughes, touch, and scooped up by Billings. Phenomenal work from Meredith Billings. That one is cleared out. Faith Owens, who will run all the way from her spot in the back line. The one to throw it in finds Felton. Breaks through on the tackle. And an awkward touch on the ball. So Coaster is kind of slow to get up. Their Springs had great movement there. Spring Hill to retain. It's Coaster. Nice through ball on the wing to find Avery Coble. Coble will lay it off here. Coaster, long hits and wide to the right and out of play. Again, Caden, about 20 minutes removed here in this second half, and Spring Hill just chance after chance and not able to capitalize.
You know, they're doing all they can do, but they're not really finding the goal. But you know, that's all you can really ask. They've done a lot more in this game than just try and get goals. They've certainly gotten their goals, but you know, you'd like to see a few fall in, especially a few, because that would mean the game would be over. Pending no goals from Bonner.
Here's another attack brewing. Sittler running into Owens. Coble crosses it in, and just a bit too late on the cross as it falls behind the goal. Plenty of contact taken. You can hear the Bonner Springs fans wanting a potential foul for just charging right in. Yet another goal kick. Spring Hill's again continuously knocking on the door. The goal scoring opportunity. So once again. Broncos will play it out of the back. Coaster trying to find Hughes, and a great tackle from Bonner Springs. Alamelius is able to intercept the pass to Lily Sporks. Hughes lays it off to Hines. Hines trying to go for a cross, wants a hand, which they will in fact get. And time called as we will in fact call it a handball.
Somebody, there's a fan.
And it looks to be, it'll be a penalty kick. And now the question is, who will be the taker? It'll be Jane Hughes.
Fan says 2026. That's not a handball. You know, the handball rules have not changed. If the ball hits your hand, and that would be a.
Jane Hughes will look to try and extend it to a 6-0 lead. Stopped by Billings, and goal, who manages to secure it, but not before a foul is called. That's a big time stop from the senior keeper. Guessing Jane Hughes to perfection right there.
Yeah, you know, they've been doing it. She's been doing a great job with, you know, with stopping a lot of these goals in the second half here, and that was no exception.
Hughes trying to lay it off for Coble, trying to make the run from the opposite side. Meredith Billings again coming up clutch to stop that one. Bonner Springs trying to go for Sparks, and Spring Hill wins back possession. A great tackle that sets up Bonner Springs, is again trying to find Sparks. Spring Hill with an intercepted pass. Great blocks for Romero. Spring Hill just plenty of control. Bonner Springs sends it out. Spring Hill will continue to play possession. Trying to play a ball up the line. Sent away by Felton there. It'll be a throw in for Spring Hill. 20 minutes to play here in this second half. And a 5-0 lead for Spring Hill. No clearance. Sittler lays this off for Hughes, and will not mess with that one as Brown opts to send it out of bounds. Spring Hill wanting to play quick, knowing they have a 6th goal in their arsenal. Hughes crosses middle, sent away, and Elias is blocked away. She'll win the throw. Played for Hines. Elias. Say last off the Braves. I'll play Hines again. Hines is tripped up and a great tackle. It's Felton trying to play it up the line for Sparks, and has to be taken up by the Broncos. Hughes finds Sittler. Sittler hits, and it falls. It's the 6th Bronco goal of the evening, 3rd different scorer, and Tori Sittler sends it from distance, makes it a 6-0 match here on the road in Bonner Springs. And a great hit there from Tori Sittler, Caden.
Yeah, you know, just a phenomenal goal, you know, finding the net and extending this Broncos lead.
They just laid it off, and Sittler's been having several of those hits tonight, and just one is able to find the back of the net there. Spring Hill on a throw. Bonner Springs again just trying to play along and winning possession. Trying to set up an attack. Hines lays it off for Coaster. Great ball forward on the wing for Coble. Sends a cross in. Hughes had the last touch inside the box. It'll be a goal kick for Bonner Springs. Goal kick for Owens. Sends it away. Be taken in by Coaster. Coaster slow to get up. And now there's a quiet whistle there. I didn't hear it initially. I'll call the quiet whistle on Sophia Felton. Be a free kick. Coaster fires this in on a cross and right out of the hands of Billings before scooping it right back in. Had that one slip, but was able to bring it back in. That is a beautiful kick. And right up the line with it is Emily Nilgis, but just out of reach. Springer will have it from their near sideline, but not before a few substitutions will check in. It looks to be the day will end for Meredith Billings. Still turn to a new keeper. That ball sent into the bleachers. Again, 16.5 minutes to play here in Bonner Springs. 6-0 our score. Taylor Hines, 4 of Spring Hill, 6. Avery Coble and Tori Sittler scores the first goal of the second half. This Broncos attack is kept it out of the hands of this Bonner Springs attack. If we were able to track time of possession, Caden, I think it'd be all in favor of the Broncos.
Yeah, I know it's really what they've been doing all game. They're able to control the time of possession, and when you can do that, you know that we have scores like we have now. More than likely, and that's kind of how that works. You're able to control the ball, and that would mean.
Ooh, and a hard collision as Sprague is down. Took a kick. This She's slow to get up. It was, I believe, Macy Kofer, the one that's going to be called for the foul. Free kick awarded to Spring Hill. Coaster plays this to the outside. Sprague sends a ball forward for Coble. Trying to find Hughes again, and that one's sent away by Nevaeh Brown. And Bonner Springs not wasting any time. If they feel threatened, they're gonna send it out. Here, and a shot from Olsen. Just left out. Substitutions for the Braves. Braylon Morris will be sent off. Alongside of, I believe that's Addison Vogel. So the two seniors to be sent off. Bailey Weist moves through the Bronco defense, but not before being taken up by Caitlin Plowman. Broncos trying to find Hughes again. Bonner Springs with the clearance. Spring Hill to settle in. Sprague lays it off to Coble on the outside. Coble, one time cross in for Hughes in the middle. And the Braves defense stifling this Bronco attack again. Olsen has a hit. Denied out by Owens. Still in play, and Bonner Springs will just send it over to the sideline. And Spring Hill wasting no time again, just trying to find any sort of means to score. Cross sent in. Headed away by McCormick. Spring Hill throw. Be out of the hands of Coble. 13 minutes to play in the second half. Coble hit in, deflected off. Coble tries again. Trying to go long for Hines. She'll try and race over to it. Settles it in near the line. Kept in by Olsen. Great tackle, nevertheless, from Bonner Springs. He picked up by Alamelius. Just a great defensive job right there by Sophia Felton. Forcing the Broncos to reset out of the back. Coble again on the wing. Cross sent in. Finds Hines on the settle, and before just too large of a touch, it's sent out of bounds. The goal kick is two more to be sent off. One of them being Emily Nilgis. The other, Nevaeh Brown, one of the seniors on this roster. Six seniors on this Bonner Springs roster. Bonner Springs awarded a throw. Elias can't keep it in. Throw awarded to Macy Kofer. Kofer looks long. Going past Weist, and it'll be sent to the Bronco back line, and it'll be cleared out by McKenna Coaster. Kofer again. Sprague with a head. Weist. Cleared away by Kofer again. Deflection off the back of Zeps. Zeps plays it inside, trying to find Weist, and it's cleared away And Spring Hill and Bonner Springs will each make substitutions. Hines, Melius, and Sprague, the 3 off. Three new, and Jamison Jenkins. Reese Gaunitz. Olsen, far side cross for Coble. Keeper off for a line. Coble sends it wide right. A breakaway opportunity for the Broncos, just left wide of the mark. Off the foot of Avery Coble, who would have had a brace. Instead, it's another goal kick for Bonner Springs. It'll be a throw for Jamison Jenkins. Clearance from the Braves. Settled in by Plowman. Resets far side. Coble on the wing again. Looks to cross in. And off the hands of the keeper before being picked up. This one sent long. First touched off of Rice. Taken up by McKenna Estes. And it's out of bounds. And Bonner Springs throw. Long ball sent forward. A miscommunication in the middle. Forces a clearance from Bonner Springs. Spring Hill looks to reset. Estes up the line for Coble, and Coble was offside. Ball played inside the box. Popped in Hughes. I'll say Hughes was offside. Jenkins. Excuse me. Another clearance out. Spring Hill will award themselves a corner kick. Cross sent in. First one popped up. Not before it falls out of bounds. This time a Bonner Springs goal kick. Goal kick settled in by Rice 5.5 minutes left. Out wide for Jenkins. Jamison Jenkins. Hughes lays it off for Coaster and just out of reach. Bonner Springs goal kick before they will sub in one more. Off the pitch goes Nilgis. And Meredith Billings will now play the field as the forward. Goal kick taken in by Olsen. Ball still in the box. Mathis. Ball denied. Meredith Billings is welcome into the field by taking a big collision, but out before a tackle near the sideline. And it'll be a foul on the Braves. Late 3.5-minute rally for the Braves fans here in attendance.
Fans are having fun with it.
Always in good stride. Spring Hill just closing out the last 3 minutes. What has been a successful season for Coach Swartz. There's Coble on the wing. Here's a chance now. That cross just over the head. Jenkins on the opposite side. Kind of just a hesitation there from Olsen before a big tackle from Avery Smith. And Olsen is still down on the turf. And now that it's on the far side, they will call for stoppage to attend to Lizzie Olsen. Be a drop ball on the far side. Spring Hill will continue to play. Great moves. Coble crosses it in. It's Jenkins, lays it off. Awkward touch from Hughes. Another touch in from Coaster that misses. Coaster trying to win it. Spearheaded inside the box. Playing on Olsen. Rice goes on the wing. Coble trying to find a cross in for Jane Hughes. Rice with a touch, still with it. Put away by the Braves, but not before it's recollected. Jenkins crosses it in. Coble now with the header. That's just wide. Now Bonner Springs will send in another substitution. 40 seconds left. Coaster. And they'll call for a foul. They'll go against Addison Vogel. So it'll be a free kick for Coaster. Rolls it across. And a deflection. It settles in. Bonner Springs will just clear it behind the end line. It'll be a corner kick as time will expire. Spring Hill, a dominant 6-0 shutout on the road, and Bonner Springs finishes a successful 14-2 on the season. We'll step aside for our post-game show presented by Elliott Insurance Group after a word from our sponsors here on Spring Hill Sports Live.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
First Auction Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Kansas City Chiefs and the University of Kansas Cancer Center are at the top of their game. Both organizations know excellence comes through their actions. It's about giving support and collaborating together. It's providing comfort and leadership to forge the path to success. The University of Kansas Cancer Center cares for you in every moment, no matter how small. Learn more at kucancercenter.org.
Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models. Diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town, friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Back here for our post-game show presented by Elliott Insurance Group. At Elliott Group, they believe building strong relationships with their clients and their community is the best way to serve them both. With offices throughout the area and online at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com. Brendan Bolin, Caden Carbajo back here with you. 6-0 victory on the road. Spring Hill finishes 14-2-0 on the season and a complete sweep in conference play, 7-0. And for Bonner Springs, they fall to 7-8-1, 3-3-1 in conference play. And Caden, your initial thoughts on the win?
Just a gritty win by Spring Hill. I say gritty, but they kept it. They kept the motor running there for really the whole game, and it was nice to see. There really wasn't much struggle throughout the game, but we really don't need struggle when you're on the winning end. So just a great game. Just a great game by everybody.
And when you look at the day for Taylor Hines, 4 goals in the first half, only needed about 30 minutes to accomplish that feat. I mean, what a game from Taylor Hines today, going the distance for 4 goals. And then you had Avery Coble follow up for a 5-0 halftime score. And then the Broncos, they didn't necessarily take their foot off the gas. They were really challenged in that second half. As I want to break down that second half. They were really challenged, and Bonner Springs, that's off to them. And I know Kevin Riley, a phenomenal coach in his own right, he does everything the right way, and he's, in my opinion, one of the best to make second half adjustments. I remember as a player, Bonner kind of stifling us in the second half my senior year. I mean, how did Spring Hill kind of respond to the adjustment made by Bonner Springs in the second half, and how would you kind of recap the season and what to see from the ladies moving forward as postseason play begins? I believe next Thursday might be it.
Yeah, they did what they did in the first half. I know it wasn't that many goals as they had in the first half, but they did what they needed to do, and they got their time possessions just like they did in the first half, and they limited the chances that Bonner was able to have, and that's definitely what you want to see going on into postseason play.
And of course, there is a small chance we could do regional soccer. Just all depends on what the schedule looks like for us here at Varsity Sports Live. We'll be updating our website and our social medias constantly to make sure that we provide the correct updates for you. As far as I'm concerned, regional softball is on the table, as I believe Spring Hill will be a host, if I'm not mistaken. I'll make sure I'm factually correct on that, but on the channel, we have Spring Hill and Insight School of Kansas graduation. Spring Hill High School graduation will be at 10 a.m. on Saturday morning. I will be, of course, the one recording it. As much as people have joked to me in the past about doing commentary for graduation, that is, I'd say, insulting and physically impossible to do. And then, of course, Insight School of Kansas, that graduation will be at about 2 o'clock, I believe, that one. So, busy day for me tomorrow. Spring Hill is, in fact, a regional host. They will be the number 4 seed as they will host a regional playoff tournament and look to make it back to the state tournaments, I believe this year in Wichita again. Yeah, Wichita. Wichita will be the site. I was thinking of 4A baseball, softball. That'll be played in Lawrence, actually. Really great to have, very local to a lot of our associates here in the channel.
Yeah.
Especially Dylan Funk, who is an avid KU fan, and if any 4A team makes it on our sporting channels, he will be at Hogland Ballpark in Lawrence, Kansas, home of KU baseball, who had a really great season. But to get back on track, of course, regional softball, that will be updated in the schedule. Will be questionable to be there, depending on who we have available on that staff. But graduations on Saturday, 10 a.m., 2 p.m., Spring Hill High School, Insight School of Kansas. And then be sure to follow us on social media at VSLKS, Varsity Sports Live on Facebook, or visit our website, varsitysportslive.com, for more updates. This has been a presentation of Spring Hill Sports Live, Spring Hill High School girls soccer, here on your home of Bronco Athletics. Spring Hill Sports Live, a subsidiary of Varsity Sports Live, LLC, Harris Media Services. As we want to thank you for joining us here this evening. For Caden Carbajo, I'm Brendan Bullen. You've been watching Bronco Girls Soccer on Spring Hill Sports Live. Have a great evening, folks, and go Broncos.
From the gridiron to the hard court, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at varsitysportslive.com.